You're about to embark on a journey that will take you down a rabbit hole of secrets and lies, where some people have lost their lives trying to uncover the truth. You might wonder what could be so important that it's worth risking everything. Well, I'm here to tell you that this story is one of those rare cases where the stakes are extremely high and the consequences of failure are dire. Imagine a small town, nestled in the heart of a dense forest, where everyone knows each other's names, and the air is thick with an eerie sense of secrecy. This is the town of Ravenswood, a place where the locals whisper about a decades-old mystery that has haunted them for years. It's a story of a tragedy that befell a family, a tragedy that was covered up, and a tragedy that has left the town forever changed. As you delve deeper into this story, you'll meet our protagonist, Alex, a brilliant and curious journalist who's been investigating the Ravenswood mystery for years. Alex is a man with a sharp mind and a keen sense of observation. He's the type of person who notices things that others often overlook, and his determination to uncover the truth is unwavering. But Alex's pursuit of the truth comes at a cost. He's been following a trail of cryptic clues and hidden messages that have led him to a shocking revelation. A revelation that will change everything. You see, Alex has stumbled upon a secret that others died protecting. A secret that's so powerful, so explosive, that it has the potential to destroy lives, reputations, and even entire communities. As you continue to follow Alex's journey, you'll discover that the Ravenswood mystery is far more complex than you initially thought. It's a web of deceit and lies, a tangled mess of secrets and half-truths that have been concealed for decades. But Alex is determined to untangle the threads, to follow the evidence, no matter where it leads. And that's when it happens. Alex receives a cryptic message that sets him on a new path, a path that takes him deeper into the heart of the mystery. The message is from an anonymous source, a source that claims to have information about the tragedy that befell the family. But there's a catch. The message is laced with a sense of danger, a sense that Alex is being watched, that he's being pulled into a world where the stakes are extremely high. What would you do if you received such a message? Would you be brave enough to follow the trail, to see where it leads, even if it meant risking your own life? Alex is about to find out. As he delves deeper into the mystery, he'll encounter a cast of characters who are all hiding secrets, characters who will stop at nothing to keep the truth from being revealed. You might wonder why Alex is so driven to uncover the truth. What is it about the Ravenswood mystery that's so compelling? Well, the truth is, Alex has a personal connection to the tragedy. His own family was affected by the event, and he's been haunted by the memories of what happened. He's driven by a sense of justice, a desire to expose the truth and bring closure to the families affected. As you continue to follow Alex's journey, you'll discover that the Ravenswood mystery is not just about a tragedy that befell a family. It's about a conspiracy that goes all the way to the top. A conspiracy that involves powerful people, people who will stop at nothing to keep the truth from being revealed. You'll see how Alex's investigation puts him in the crosshairs of those who want to keep the truth hidden, and you'll wonder if he'll be able to expose the truth before it's too late. But here's the thing. Alex is not alone in his pursuit of the truth. He's got a team of allies who are helping him to dig deeper, to follow the evidence and expose the lies. There's Sarah, a brilliant researcher who's been tracking down leads and uncovering new information. There's also Jack, a seasoned journalist who's been working with Alex to expose the conspiracy. Together, they're a formidable team, a team that's determined to bring the truth to light. As you continue to follow Alex's journey, you'll see how he uses his skills and resources to uncover the truth. You'll see how he interviews witnesses, how he analyzes evidence, and how he pieces together the puzzle of the Ravenswood mystery. And you'll see how he faces danger at every turn, danger that's lurking in the shadows, waiting to strike. But what if you stumbled upon a secret that others died protecting? Would you be brave enough to uncover the truth? That's the question that's at the heart of the Ravenswood mystery. A question that will keep you guessing, a question that will keep you on the edge of your seat. And as you continue to follow Alex's journey, you'll discover the answer to that question, an answer that will change everything. You'll see the Ravenswood mystery through Alex's eyes, a mystery that's full of twists and turns, a mystery that will keep you guessing until the very end. And you'll see how Alex's investigation puts him in the crosshairs of those who want to keep the truth hidden. But you'll also see how he refuses to back down, how he's determined to expose the truth, no matter what the cost. As you continue to follow Alex's journey, you'll discover the shocking truth about the Ravenswood mystery. A truth that will leave you stunned, a truth that will make you wonder how such a tragedy could have been covered up for so long. And you'll see how Alex's investigation brings closure to the families affected, closure that's long overdue. But the Ravenswood mystery is not just about a tragedy that befell a family. It's about a conspiracy that goes all the way to the top. A conspiracy that involves powerful people, people who will stop at nothing to keep the truth from being revealed. And you'll see how Alex's investigation puts him in the crosshairs of those who want to keep the truth hidden. As you continue to follow Alex's journey, you'll see how he faces danger at every turn, danger that's lurking in the shadows, waiting to strike. But you'll also see how he refuses to back down, how he's determined to expose the truth, no matter what the cost. And you'll see how he uses his skills and resources to uncover the truth, skills that will take him to the very heart of the conspiracy. But here's the thing, Alex is not alone in his pursuit of the truth. He's got a team of allies who are helping him to dig deeper, to follow the evidence and expose the lies. And together, they're a formidable team, a team that's determined to bring the truth to light. You've been following the story of Alex, a determined individual who's stumbled upon a secret that others have died trying to protect. You might wonder what drives someone to risk everything to uncover the truth. As we delve deeper into the mystery, you'll discover that Alex's research leads him to a dark and troubled town with a history of sinister events. Imagine a place where the air seems to thicken with an eerie silence, where the streets are lined with old, abandoned houses, and the residents whisper among themselves about the unexplained occurrences that have plagued their town for decades. Welcome to Ravenswood, a town with a dark history that's been shrouded in secrecy for far too long. The 1970s marked the beginning of a series of mysterious disappearances and gruesome murders that would leave the town reeling. At first, the authorities were stumped, unable to find any leads or motives. As the years went by, the cases piled up, and the people of Ravenswood began to live in constant fear of their own neighbors. It's as if the town itself was haunted by some malevolent force that preyed on the innocent. As Alex digs deeper, he uncovers a web of secrets and lies that have been hidden for decades. He discovers that the town's dark history is linked to an influential family, one that's been at the center of power and corruption for generations. This family, known for their wealth and influence, has managed to keep their secrets buried, using their connections and resources to silence anyone who dares to speak out. But Alex is not one to back down from a challenge. He's determined to expose the truth, no matter the cost. And as he delves deeper into the mystery, he begins to realize that he's not alone in his pursuit. Several investigators and journalists have tried to uncover the truth in the past, only to meet with tragic ends. There's Sarah, a young journalist who was working on a story about the town's dark history when she vanished without a trace. Her car was found abandoned on the outskirts of town, but her body was never recovered. Then there's James, a seasoned investigator who had been working on a similar case when he received a mysterious phone call in the middle of the night. He was found dead the next morning, his body bearing signs of a violent struggle. As Alex continues to investigate, he begins to feel the weight of his own mortality. He knows that he's playing with fire, that he's taking a huge risk by pursuing this story. But he can't shake the feeling that he's on the verge of uncovering something huge, something that could change the course of the town's history forever. You might wonder what drives someone to risk everything to uncover the truth. Is Alex's determination a foolhardy pursuit, or is he on to something big? As we continue to follow his journey, you'll discover that the truth is far more sinister than you ever could have imagined. But for now, let's take a step back and reflect on the implications of Alex's discovery. What does it mean to uncover a secret that others have died protecting? Is it a badge of honor or a sign of recklessness? The answer, much like the truth itself, remains elusive, hidden behind a veil of secrets and lies. As we move forward, you'll begin to see the threads of a larger conspiracy unfold. You'll encounter more characters, each with their own motivations and secrets. You'll uncover new evidence, and you'll begin to piece together the puzzle of Ravenswood's dark history. But for now, let's leave Alex to his investigation, to see where his determination will take him. Will he uncover the truth, or will he become the next victim of Ravenswood's sinister forces? The fate of this town and the lives of its residents hangs in the balance. Join me next time as we continue to follow the story of Alex and his quest for the truth. As we wait for the next installment, take a moment to reflect on the story so far. What do you think drives someone to risk everything to uncover the truth? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Is Alex's determination a foolhardy pursuit, or is he onto something big? Let's keep the conversation going. In the next section, we'll delve deeper into the world of Ravenswood, a town where the lines between truth and fiction are blurred, and the truth is more sinister than you ever could have imagined. Stay tuned for the next episode of this gripping story. And remember, the truth is out there, waiting to be uncovered. You've been following Alex's journey, a determined individual who stumbled upon a secret that others have died trying to protect. As we delve deeper into the mystery, you'll discover that Alex's research leads him to a trail of cryptic clues that takes him from abandoned warehouses to hidden archives. Imagine yourself walking through those abandoned warehouses, the air thick with dust, and the only sound being the creaking of old wooden beams. Alex followed a similar path, his heart racing with anticipation as he uncovered a hidden message etched into the wall of one of the warehouses. The message was brief, but its significance was unmistakable. The truth lies where shadows fall. You might wonder what drove Alex to decipher this message, and what he hoped to find. As he delved deeper into the mystery, he began to realize that the truth was more complex and sinister than he ever imagined. The message was just the beginning, a small piece of a much larger puzzle that would take him down a rabbit hole of secrets and lies. As Alex continued his investigation, he discovered that he wasn't alone in the pursuit of the truth. There were others, individuals who had been searching for the same answers for years. Some of them were friendly, willing to share their knowledge and insights with Alex. Others were more sinister, using their knowledge to manipulate and deceive. You might wonder who these individuals are and what their motivations are. Are they searching for the truth, or are they hiding something? As Alex navigated this complex web of characters, he began to realize that the truth was not just about uncovering a hidden secret, but about understanding the motivations and desires of those around him. As he dug deeper, Alex's investigation put him at odds with the town's powerful elite. These individuals had a lot to lose if the truth came to light, and they would stop at nothing to keep it from happening. Alex knew that he was taking a risk, but he couldn't shake the feeling that he was getting close to something big. You might wonder what will happen next, and what secrets will Alex uncover. As he continues his investigation, he'll encounter more twists and turns, each one leading him closer to the truth. But with the town's elite hot on his heels, Alex knows that time is running out. Who else is after the truth? And what will they do to stop Alex from exposing the secrets of Ravenswood? As you watch Alex's journey unfold, you'll be on the edge of your seat, wondering what will happen next. Will he be able to uncover the truth, or will he become the next victim of Ravenswood's dark secrets? As Alex navigates the complex web of characters and clues, he'll encounter more surprises and revelations. He'll discover hidden archives, cryptic messages, and ancient artifacts that hold the key to unlocking the truth. But with each new discovery, he'll also face more challenges and obstacles, each one designed to keep him from uncovering the truth. You might wonder what's at stake and what the consequences will be if the truth comes to light. As Alex continues his investigation, he'll uncover a web of deceit and corruption that goes all the way to the top. But will he be able to expose the truth, or will he become the next victim of Ravenswood's dark secrets? The trail of clues is leading Alex deeper into the heart of Ravenswood's secrets, and he's not alone. Others are searching for the truth, and they'll stop at nothing to get it. As you watch Alex's journey unfold, you'll be on the edge of your seat, wondering what will happen next. Will he be able to uncover the truth, or will he become the next victim of Ravenswood's dark secrets? You've been following Alex's journey, a determined individual who stumbled upon a secret that others have died trying to protect. As he delves deeper into the mystery, he uncovers a web of deceit that goes all the way to the top of the town's power structure. Influential families and corrupt officials have worked together to conceal the truth, using their wealth and influence to silence anyone who gets too close. Imagine being part of a small town where everyone knows each other's business, but behind closed doors, a sinister plot has been unfolding for years. Alex's research reveals that the town's leaders have been manipulating events to keep the truth hidden, using tactics like bribery, intimidation, and even murder to achieve their goals. The more he learns, the more he realizes that he's in grave danger. Every step he takes, every new discovery he makes, puts him one step closer to becoming the next victim of Ravenswood's deadly secret. As Alex confronts the town's leaders, he's met with a mixture of charm and hostility. They try to sweet-talk him, to lull him into a false sense of security, but he's not fooled. He knows that he's onto something big, something that could expose the truth and bring the perpetrators to justice. But the closer he gets to the truth, the more he realizes that he's walking into a trap. The town's leaders have been waiting for him all along, and they'll stop at nothing to silence him. You might wonder why someone would risk everything to uncover the truth, especially when the stakes are so high. But for Alex, it's not just about the thrill of the chase or the promise of justice. It's about the people he's met along the way, the ones who've been affected by the town's secrets. He's seen firsthand the fear, the anxiety, and the desperation that comes with living in a town where the truth is hidden. As the clock ticks down, Alex knows that he has to act fast. He can't let the town's leaders silence him before he exposes the truth. With time running out, he makes a desperate bid to share his findings with the world. He reaches out to a trusted source, someone who can help him get the message out to the people who need to know. But will it be enough? Will Alex's bravery pay off? Or will he become the next victim of Ravenswood's deadly secret? The web of deceit is complex, with threads that reach deep into the town's power structure. Alex has uncovered just a small part of it, but it's enough to make him realize that he's in over his head. He's playing with fire, and the flames are getting higher by the minute. You're on the edge of your seat, wondering what's going to happen next. Will Alex's bravery pay off? Or will he become the next victim of Ravenswood's deadly secret? The truth is hidden, but one thing is certain. Alex's life will never be the same again. You've been following Alex's journey, and now you're about to uncover the shocking truth behind the disappearances and murders in Ravenswood. But be warned, this revelation comes at a steep price, and Alex will have to confront the consequences of his actions head-on. As Alex digs deeper into the mystery, he discovers a web of deceit that goes all the way to the top of Ravenswood's power structure. Influential families and corrupt officials have been hiding a dark secret, one that's been protected by death and intimidation. But Alex's determination and resourcefulness have finally led him to the truth. You're probably wondering what this truth is, and I'll get to that in a moment. But first, let's talk about the cost of Alex's discovery. As he uncovers the shocking reality, he realizes that he's not only put himself at risk, but also those around him. His friends and family have been drawn into the vortex of danger, and Alex is left to wonder if he's made a terrible mistake. Imagine being in Alex's shoes, knowing that you've uncovered a secret that others have died trying to protect. Would you expose the truth, or would you keep it buried? This is the question that Alex is forced to confront as he grapples with the consequences of his actions. The truth, when it finally comes to light, is both shocking and disturbing. It turns out that Ravenswood's elite have been hiding a dark secret, one that's been used to control and manipulate the town's residents. The disappearances and murders were just a small part of a larger web of deceit, one that's been woven over decades. As Alex struggles to come to terms with the truth, he realizes that some secrets are better left unspoken. The weight of his discovery is crushing, and he's left to wonder if he's done the right thing. You're probably thinking the same thing, and that's what makes this story so compelling. In the aftermath of Alex's discovery, the town of Ravenswood is left to pick up the pieces. The truth has been revealed, but the consequences are far-reaching and unpredictable. As you watch, you'll be left to wonder what you would do in Alex's shoes. Would you expose the truth, or would you keep it buried? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more thought-provoking stories. You're now standing at the edge of a dark forest, with Ravenswood's secrets waiting to be uncovered. As you make your way deeper into the woods, the air grows thick with an eerie silence. You can almost feel the weight of the town's secrets bearing down on you. Your heart is racing with anticipation, but you're not sure what you're about to discover. You've been following the trail of clues left behind by the victims, and it's led you to this exact spot. The trees seem to be closing in around you, their branches like skeletal fingers reaching out to snatch you back. You quicken your pace, your senses on high alert as you scan the surroundings for any sign of movement. And then you see it, a faint light flickering in the distance. It's a makeshift campsite, hidden away from prying eyes. You approach cautiously, your mind racing with possibilities. What are you about to find? Is this the break you've been searching for, or will it lead you further down the rabbit hole? As you draw closer, you notice something peculiar. The campsite is surrounded by a ring of candles, each one bearing a name. You recognize some of the names. They're the families of the missing persons. But there's one name that stands out, a name you've heard before in connection with the town's power structure. Your heart skips a beat as you realize the implications. Is this a message from the killer, or a cry for help from someone who's been hiding in plain sight? You take a deep breath, your mind racing with questions. Who set up this campsite? What do they want you to know? And what secrets are they trying to protect? The more you learn, the more you realize that Ravenswood is a complex web of lies and deceit. Everyone seems to be hiding something, and you're not sure who to trust. But you're not going to back down now. You're determined to get to the truth, no matter what it takes. As you stand there, the candles casting an eerie glow, you feel a sense of trepidation wash over you. You're not sure what's waiting for you in the shadows, but you know you're one step closer to uncovering the secrets of Ravenswood.